Damian, this is supposed to be the Brexit election, but Labour have been quite successful in the last week of steering the debate away from Brexit, haven't they?
Well, Labour produced their manifesto, which was their big event of the week. And oddly enough, I think the biggest story out of that and everything else Jeremy Corbyn has said in the last 3 days has precisely been Brexit-related, in that he has decided he doesn't have a position on Brexit. That is wholly incredible. You cannot aspire to be Prime Minister of this country and say there is the biggest decision facing this country since the Second World War, and I'm not going to tell you what I think about it. That is not leadership. That is the abdication of leadership.
Well, his justification is saying, well, he will put it back to the people and the people can decide. What's wrong with that?
Well, I mean, there are all sorts of practical things wrong with that. You know, we know how divisive the previous referendum was, and one of the reasons for frustration with the political process over the past 3 years is that Parliament hasn't found a way to implement the decision of the people in the 2016 referendum. And the starkest contrast between the Conservative Party and the Labour Party at this election is that Boris Johnson will get a Brexit deal done. If we have a majority, we will have passed the principles of the deal through by Christmas and will be out by the end of January. And Labour is saying, let's spend another year having referendums on this, a referendum in which the leader of the Labour Party isn't going to tell you what his position is. That's not leadership. And also, just in practical terms, the referendum doesn't solve a problem. It's not the end of a process. It's the start of a process, as we found. So, I don't need to hypothesize wildly, but suppose you had another narrow referendum result. Suppose it went the other way. Suppose it was a narrow Remain result. Why is that one more valid than the previous one? I just think the Labour position stores up years of delay, and which will produce more contempt for the political process.